Air signs, I'm here with your September 2019 general reading. Please excuse my appearance, but it is an absolutely beautiful day here in Ohio. Might be one of the last weekends of the summer, we'll see. But I am in between the shower and the pool, so that explains my crazy hair and all of those things. I'm going to be heading out to go swimming with friends after I record this video, so I didn't really bother making myself too presentable. So hopefully you guys don't mind. Also, there are roofers working next door, so you may hear some of that background noise. They have a radio on pretty loud as well. Hopefully there is not much of a distraction with you from getting the messages. So with that being said, we're going to see what comes out for air signs for September. We've had some interesting, pretty strong ones coming out already for water and earth that were really very general across the collective, I think, or applicable for the collective. But it's a little odd this time around because I usually, when I record these monthly readings, I use the same deck across the board, but I've been guided to do a different deck as far as the traditional tarot deck for each of these so far. So for whatever reason, air signs, I am guided to use the Mermaid Tarot for you. And maybe these decks just really jump out at me with sword energy for some reason. And you guys obviously being air signs are sword energy. So we're just going to see what comes out for air signs. Angels, guys. Air signs for September 2019. What do we have here? Whoa. All right. Let's see what we got. Queen of Cups. All right. Oof. See what I said about swords? I jinxed you guys. Wow. Okay. So what I'm getting, I'm also getting a romantic dynamic going on here. I guess I'm not that surprised given what's come out this month. But what it looks like to me is there's been some sort of communication offer, Page of Cups, in the past that I'm sensing that I think you have given to somebody who you want to be your Queen of Cups. You see this person as this very divine, loving goddess. And yeah, I guess this is a masculine energy I'm picking up on. But this could also mean if you are a feminine watching that you've offered your love to somebody and that you're wanting to be this queen to them, this counterpart to them. But for whatever reason, which we're going to get into whatever the reason is, I just need to wait for the messages to come through here. But whatever you were envisioning as this passionate new beginning, it's not coming forward. It's not happening, and you're feeling like there's a missed opportunity here. And the current energy that you're in is a very graphic card, so I'm going to just give you guys a warning on that. But the Ten of Swords, I guess the one good thing about this is that it's over, it's done. It's versus the 9 where it's happening right now. So the 10 is it's ended. So you have recently went through this, and I don't remember if it was last month's reading or the month before for you air signs, but I seem to recall that there was a message for you guys, that there was somebody you were kind of hanging on to that kept stabbing you in the back, so to speak, or even in the front, because this person was being very clear um, about not seeing a future. And I think it's actually, I mean, literally, it has killed you. It has hurt you very deeply. But you're rising above this now. Okay. You're still feeling like maybe there's something you could have done differently, and you're wishing that this opportunity wasn't gone, but and you're wanting to charge ahead and go forward with this and try again. Um, what I'm getting though is that you really have to take a look at within yourself, the hermit, and figure out, let me see what's coming. So I mean, stop focusing your energy and attention on external gratification, okay, validation. Um, there's some egoic energy going on, if this is resonating, um, that you haven't done, maybe not done the necessary inner healing from childhood wounds, um, from core wounds, to attract this this Queen of Wands that you're wanting to bring in, um, this passionate counterpart. And if you're a feminine watching, this could also mean that you aren't yet in this magnetizing energy of attracting someone to you, because you haven't raised your vibration enough to get there. And I'm not, this is, trust me, because I've been in this, I've been in this situation myself. So I don't mean anything, I'm just saying the messages as they come through. So I don't mean for anything to sound accusatory or that somebody's not doing what they should be doing. It's just, there's still some healing and going within that needs to be done, versus chasing. And I'm feeling like there's this cycle going on where you keep thinking, well, this person, they're going to see what they're missing. They're going to see how great I am. I'm going to offer them this and that. I'm going to offer to do this for them. And I'm going to offer to send them, I don't know, whatever, send them something. And they're just going to eventually see what they're missing, and they're going to see how great I am. And it's like this cycle where there's this communication and this offer, and then they're going to realize, and they're going to realize, and then you keep getting here. You keep getting kind of stuck in this energy, where if you instead focused on yourself, the hermit, if you focus on yourself, you won't need to go after something and pursue someone, because you're going to become a magnetizing queen or king, attracting the love that you desire, which we've got King of Cups on the bottom. But I feel like, we've also got the Tower here and the Hanged Man, and I think in Judgment. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. So there's this, I think Tower is eventually got to fall, because I think if this is resonant, if the reading that I did, I think it was last month, if not, it was definitely the month before. It was not further back than that. But it was talking about someone that you're clean, or situation. It could have been, it could be a job situation, like if you're not getting promoted, or you're not getting the recognition, that you think you deserve. I mean, here I'm clearly sensing a love dynamic, but it's like time to let the Tower fall and face this pain, go within and heal yourself. Because what I'm getting for whatever the situation is, this cycle that you keep putting yourself in it, and it's because of your own inability to, I think, let go. You're stuck. See, I mean, you're stuck here. But Spirit is saying it's Judgment Day. It's Judgment Day. And you've got to move into more stable ground. Okay. So when you do this, that's so cool. I can't, stable ground. Okay. Where that came from. But when you start working on you and you stop chasing things outside of you, And this is not just a romantic connection. This could just be looking for validation um, from, you know, because you're empty somehow inside and not healing things. It can be over posting on Facebook and oversharing in public and with friends and never wanting to spend time alone. That's, you know, sort of codependent energy. It can be watching porn. It can be um, addictions as far other addictions as far as substances, um, things that help numb you. And you're not facing and looking in the mirror possibly why as to why this cycle keeps repeating itself and you're not getting what you want. It's because you're chasing something and you're not working on you, and you need to become a magnet that attracts the things you want out of life versus just trying to go after something that, you know, that's just going to repel. So what I'm getting is whatever this cycle is you've been in with this person that is not reciprocating, I'm getting strongly that this keeps happening. And how many more times do you want this to happen? Right? This Nobody deserves this. This is not healthy. It's not good energy to be in. But the beautiful thing is here, once you make a decision, Knight of Wands, to charge ahead and get out of this cycle that's going nowhere and change your life by going within yourself, you become this magnet that's confident, and you don't need to chase anybody because your light is going to shine so brightly that you're going to start drawing people, situations, experiences, all these things you're going to start drawing to you just by the law of attraction. And guess what? It's going to be stable. Four of Pentacles. It's going to be peaceful. It's going to be beautiful. And look at this. You've got another queen. And this is the queen you want. Queen of Pentacles. The solid relationship with somebody who stays, somebody who isn't, you know, rejecting you. You've got this person who's open. I'm definitely getting that's part of the dynamic that's going on. I'm also getting another message that you could, okay, let me see what's coming through. Hang on. You may be a feminine dealing with a water sign male who has been kind of in this cycle of going back and forth between you and someone else. He could have a fire sign. That's also, you know, the Queen of Wands might be represented for that. There are multiple, he may have another water sign too, because you've got three queens here. Queens don't necessarily have to be a specific person. I'm just throwing this out as a scenario because that's a message that's coming through. It can just be the energy. The Queen of Cups is a loving queen, for example. The Queen of Wands is confident, magnetic, passionate. The Queen of Pentacles is stable. So you've got all those dynamics here, and what I'm getting is, I think you're going to have to be the one, if this is resonating, you've offered your love to this person, and if you keep getting, you know, they're not choosing you, okay, you're stuck, and they keep, you know, this keeps happening, right? They maybe keep cycling back between you and someone else. You have to break that cycle. I'm hearing break that cycle. It's Judgment Day. And when you, again, go within, heal yourself from this pain, when you do that, you're either going to, you know, I don't know if you would want this person back, you know, if you could trust them. I mean, that's a whole nother separate situation to look at. And who knows what'll end up coming out in these other messages later. But you're going to attract something stable, solid, real. Okay, that is clear as day, that if you start doing your work, you start doing your inner work with the Hermit here, you're going to step into this Queen of Wands energy. And if you're a masculine or feminine watching, this Queen of Wands energy it can, because we all have masculine and feminine within us, so it can still apply to you. But you've got Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles as your outcome. So, you know, you come out solid and connected to the divine once you work on yourself some more. So with that being said, why don't we look at some cards? Oh, and by the way, your Ace of Cups is coming too, if you do these things. Why don't we see what needs to be worked on? We're going to look at, I have so many decks out. We're going to look at, these are the Angel Therapy Oracle by Doreen Virtue. We're going to look at some of these things that maybe, why do you, why, if this is resonating, why do you keep letting the Ten of Swords happen? What do you need to heal to break this cycle? What do you need to heal to break this cycle? Whoa. Okay. Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So I'm getting this is about more about going within and developing your connection to the divine. When you start doing that, that's going to open up some of the quote knowing of just, getting signs, and you may be getting that now and just not paying attention to it because, or the messages aren't coming through. You're not maybe getting them because if you are numbing things with substances, or you're just going out all the time and not really sitting and being still. I keep hearing being still. You're not letting those messages come in as far as knowing what you need to heal. Let's see. So we're going to do the Twin Flame Shadows. That's usually a good one that helps identify maybe what core wounds are at play here. Yeah. Holy crap. Okay. So yeah, you're stagnant right now. You're stagnant. You keep stagnant. I mean, you guys, you can't make this stuff up. Stagnant and not willing to walk away from something. You're not willing to walk away because change is uncomfortable. And I think too, what I'm definitely getting is this is a dynamic, I think, that maybe played out in your childhood. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. It's like the power, people who had power over you, you just looked at them longingly. And I'm thinking this was maybe parents, one or both parents, didn't give you the love, the attention, the normal things, the normal dynamic that you would want or expect to have. And so of course that's going to cause damage. And so I think it's like this cycle of unrequited love that you're replaying from your childhood. Just like, please, if I keep doing this, and I do that and I try, they'll eventually love me. They'll eventually, it's like seeking this approval, and you're replaying this out now. That's what I'm getting very strongly, is that that's some sort of dynamic that's playing out now. All right, let's see what else we've got. I'm gonna pull Past Life. Make sure these are, yeah, Past Life Oracle by Doreen Virtue. And again, this can be a true past life experience, or it can be like childhood, because that was in the past of our current life. That's how I look at it anyway. Air signs. What else does she have? Air signs. think some of you maybe aren't, and I don't know that this really ties into the, well, it kind of does. You're accepting, you're accepting this behavior or, unrequited love. You're stuck in the cycle because you're not maybe really living or speaking your truth. You might be working in a job that isn't really satisfying you. So the arts came out. I'm getting, maybe you have artistic gifts. Obviously, sometimes that doesn't always pay the bills, but it's something that if you went within in your hermit phase and realized that this is something you wanted to explore more, it might be something that would help you grow in a spiritual manner. Because when you pursue your passion and your soul is happy, you start to raise your vibration. Okay. And then, as we said, as you raise your vibration, you become into this Queen of Wands magnetic energy and you start attracting the things that you desire. And another thing, again, this is a message more not about past life, but just making your life better now and clearing out some of these things. Being in nature is another way to raise your vibration. Get outside, get fresh air, hike. I'm getting meditate, be still. Those are all things that will help you. This is the journey. I think it's just called the Journey Oracle cards. These are absolutely beautiful cards. Let's see what message we have for air signs for September for healing and breaking the cycle. Oh, healing and breaking the cycle for air signs. Whoa, okay. Yeah. Okay, so you have to take the leap. Reach the changes you are trying to make are getting closer. This is about you walking away, right? Did we just not get walking away? We did. Walking away from the stuck energy, trusting the divine. I mean, look at all the sparkle there in the universe. Knowing that love is surrounding your entire existence. And some of you may be struggling because you're wanting this image that's here. You're wanting this happy family. You're wanting your counterpart. You wanted those things and you're struggling with that. But you have to know that the situation you're in now isn't going to bring you this. You have to go within, find that 5D oneness of everything else, and then your light will attract all of these things. But I feel like there's this, like you're not, yeah, there was like, it's like this attachment, I want to say attachment, just force of trying to force something that's not happening versus flowing and being quiet, right? Did I not just say be still? And this is kind of very much like the hermit energy. Flow, peace is finally yours, and you are free to be yourself. And that's also once you've you're free to be yourself. You start expressing your gifts, doing the things that make your soul happy, getting out in nature. You are able much more to just flow with things. It's okay to say no. It's okay to just do something for yourself without trying to make other people happy. Go within. Your divine team have a message for you. Quiet. I mean, that's a really strong message, you guys, right? Your divine team has a message for you. You need to reach out by going within and asking, what are the things that can help me raise my vibration? What things can I heal within myself? And I know I say this a lot, but Apache tears are one of the absolute best things that work for me when I'm working on healing wounds. It's just, I mean, I will cry and I will hold them in my hands, and it's so therapeutic. Let's see what crystal comes out for you guys that might help you with your healing. Crystal Angels Tarot. I'm not surprised. The one I always mention Apache tears, but you guys that watch me, what's the other one I always talk about, right? Malachite. Malachite, prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Oh my God, I'm not even kidding you. This is talking about go within, your divine team has a message for you. This talks about a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Flow. I mean, I can't make this shit up if I tried. I can't. I don't even know what to say. I have so many decks here, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pull a crystals card. Why not? And it's a very strong message about connecting with spirit versus connecting with external sources. Um, I mean, trust me, I still drink wine. I still, you know, go out with friends and those types of things, but it's something I definitely need to do more of. And I think this, I mean, I'm not an air sign, but all of us need to do more is meditate, go within, connect to home, right? I mean, the stars. Connect to our divine team because they're going to help guide us, help increase our knowing. And then you're going to get to this point where when you start going within, working on yourself, doing the things that make you feel good, getting out in nature, right? Um, you're going to realize that it's going to be easy to walk away because what do you want to feel, right? Do you want to feel this type of energy or that coupled with this? Who would choose this? I don't think anybody would choose this. So this is a strong message. Again, I'm getting about hermit mode, detach from external gratifications, and connect to source. All the answers lie within you. And once you start to, again, raise your vibration and start feeling those moments of bliss where you're doing the things that makes your soul happy, it's gonna take off from there. It's gonna become this sort of self-fulfilling prophecy where you just keep, oh, I want to keep doing this. I want to keep doing this. And before you know it, whatever the situation was, it's kind of like, what? Why was I caught up in that? Because there's so much more out there for me. There is love and stability, but you got to find it within yourself first. So I hope that message resonated with some of you. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you guys have a wonderful month. I will see you next time.